So what he was doing there was judging my width first and foremost, because he's been taught never to go through a gap that's smaller than the two of us together. But more importantly in this situation, he was judging my height as well. So he shouldn't go under anything like that, which we might have a look at later. But at the moment, let's just look at how he judges the width. Also, it doesn't look as if he's doing much more, but he is. Because if he were a normal pet dog, with respect, he could go snuffling about all over the place, he could jump over the fence, he could go and get his duck, he could do whatever. He's not. He's keeping focus just on looking after me. And it's as if he's holding a hand and saying, come on, Dad, I'll look after you. It's that sort of feeling that he's got. Come on, son. So if you look at the gaps, where he's taking me, he's only going to leave this much gap. But if I stick my arm out, he says, hang on, you're twice the width, stop that. So he stops, because he knows he wouldn't get me through there. He says, that's alright, keep behaving yourself. That's a good lad. So I put it out again, he says, stop it. His way of making me concentrate or showing me stuff was purely stopping. But I know what he means, or at least I can find out. Stay calm. Come on, off we go. He's waiting for me to put my arm out again. Come on, I'm not going to, I promise. There's a good boy. Gonna sit. Yeah, well done you. Yes, lovely. And I can take him out of harness, and then he can do what he wants to do. You can choose, what is it? It's not a lot. What do you want to go and do? Should we go and chuck you the duck? Start at it. Go off you go, go on. Go on, I'll get you. So then Delphi is back to being just Delphi the dog again. Is that nice? Is that good? Yeah? Okay. When you think about that, he's just a dog. And he's looking after me through all this. But to him it's a doggle. And that's why he was just sauntering along, because it's so easy for him. Isn't it? So I have no idea what you're talking about, Dad. I don't speak English. I don't speak dog. Okay. What I'm going to do is show you how we can take it a step further and think about how perhaps he can use his brain more than he is at the moment, which is enough. We can teach a dog or encourage a dog to make judgments, and we tend not to think about a dog making judgments, even a working dog, because we train a dog to do something or not do something. So you don't chase another dog in this situation, or you do go and pick up your bone, or if you're a police dog, you do go and grab someone's arm. If you're a sheepdog, the farmer says, see those sheep over there, dog? The dog says, yeah. Go and round them up, will you? The dog says, yeah, right. And off it goes. Rounds up the sheep, brings them back. What we wouldn't expect of a dog, when the farmer says, see the sheep, go and round them up, if the dog said, well actually, I'll tell you what, scrabbly one on the right, not so keen on, I'm going to leave that. Two in the middle I'll bring over here, the rest I'll leave over there if that's alright with you. You don't expect that from a dog. Do you, Delph? So I don't know, I'm not a sheepdog. He can make judgments, they do make judgments. And what I'll show you is, look at this, Delph, come here. Look, look. What? You can bring him, yeah, he can have a look. I'm going to teach him to read. That'll help. What I'm going to do is put something down here which makes the gap too small to go through. Put one here that you can go round. Put one over there, shall we? Yeah? Alright, put it here then. And we'll also use his duck as a bit of a distraction. Now what I'm going to do now is just show you that for a start off he's got to resist stuff. His duck is his favourite toy, he's got to resist that now, because that could be a real duck, I don't know. It could be a cat, it could be a dog, it could be some food on the pavement. And what I want him to do is ignore it when he's working. The big bit of paper there, I've put down, and let's imagine that's a puddle. Now, if he's working me normally, and he comes across a puddle, I'd like to think he would take me around it. And that's fine, so he should take me around it, and that's what he does. But what if, by taking me around it, he slips me off the edge of the platform in Liverpool station? He's got to make a judgment of that. I always go around puddles except today because I better not. Is that alright? Just stop talking, Dad, shall I? Come on, dude. Come on, pop your head in. Don't say hello to all the dogs yet, you can't help it. As you can see, Delphi is charging about all over the place today, going mad. But in this environment, as long as we're together, he's totally relaxed. And it's as if we're at home, in our own garden. And that's how he is. He'll take everything on board, but he won't worry about anything. He loves working in amongst people, so as far as he's concerned, it's a good day out. But the serious edge to it is he's looking after me. So, first of all, as a distraction of the duck, come on, son. I'm not going to tell him to leave it alone, because if I can't see, I don't know it's there. And he very carefully takes me around it. And the booklet. And what he's done now, because he's not used to seeing that on the floor, he's stopped me. And what he wants me to do is come back here to his left side, to his right side, and he wants me to check forward with my foot. Don't you? If you notice, he's looked across me, he's put his head across me. And I can feel that through here. And that's one of the best feelings you get if you can't see, when your dog does that and looks across you. Because you know he's saying, look out, Dad, something's here, come back. Hey, what's that, eh? Alright, through a bit of distraction, that's fair enough. I don't know, perhaps it's happening. Come on, son, off we go. Wake up. Good boy. And then he gets himself back on track again. Now we get to the puddle. Oh, good boy. I get back where he wants, and again, look, the head's come across. I haven't taught him that, that's just his way. Good boy. He wants me to check forward. Straight on. Good boy. So imagine that's a puddle. He doesn't want my foot through it. But he can't give me much more clearance. Perhaps he'll take me the other side. Straight on. Find the way. He's judging very... In fact, he can get me through. Well done. Let's give him a huge clap for that. Oh, good boy. Don't take your bow yet. You wait till you get yet. Yeah? Good lad. Sit. You notice he's stopping earlier and earlier and earlier because he wants another clap and a cuddle. Don't you? We'll only get halfway down next time. So, let Delphi off again. Yeah, off you go. You do what you want. Have a read. Do your jigsaw. What you want to do. There's your duck. Yes, down there. Okay. Off you go. Now, if you notice that I don't talk to him as a dog trainer, there's nothing wrong with that, but I don't want to be a dog trainer. I don't want to have to tell him or ask him what to do all the time. Because if I can't see, I don't know what is in front of me. So I might say straight on, and he might say I can't, because there's a big hole in the road. So I ask him, and I talk to him as I would a mate. In fact, that's what we are, isn't it?